Hey guys, so I did want to make a quick video going over some breaking news that dropped, not regarding any game, but regarding Dragon Ball Super Superhero, the movie itself. Just randomly on Twitter, they decided to drop another trailer. The official Twitter account decided to drop the trailer here. Now, before we even watch anything about this trailer, I just wanted to give the main point of this video, which is that they actually do, in the tweet itself, they actually write out that Piccolo is actually getting a new form. It's called the Senzai no Ryoku Kaiho, which is the potential unlocked form, and that is the exact same description used to describe Gohan's ultimate form. There's many different names this form has had over the course of the years. Potential Unleashed, Ultimate Gohan, Mystic Gohan. It's that same exact description that they've used to describe this in the past. And just some extra proof that I have for this. This is a Dragon Ball Heroes card, so official game for Dragon Ball. On the back of each card, they have the name of the form that the current character is in, and it's listed right here. This is obviously Ultimate Gohan, Mystic Gohan, Potential Unleashed Gohan, and it states right here, Senzai no Ryoku Kaiho, which is the exact same wording they use right here to describe Piccolo. So that's pretty much, absolute proof that this version of Piccolo that we're about to take a look at in this trailer, and that they describe in the tweet, is technically Ultimate Piccolo. I don't know what they're going to go with for the official translation of this name. I imagine it's probably just going to be Potential Unleashed Piccolo, because that's how they describe it in the tweet itself. But let's just see if we can forward a little bit. So they do show a little bit here. I'm actually just going to have this little, little thing play a little bit. So there's Piccolo. I mean, there's not really too much new shots in here. There are a few, like that one with Pan holding the water bottle. I don't know, it's just super mineral. Interesting. We've seen this before. Yeah, they're getting ready to fight. Gamma 1 and 2 sort of like hanging around. And then there is a scene where, there's Gohan, just Piccolo. That's a new scene, by the way, this Piccolo scene where he's just sort of like, landing, and I guess he's about to fight one of the androids. Yeah, Gamma 2 over there. So, I mean, there is like more, I guess, exposure to the actual animation and how it's going to feel. They did the pan around shot with Piccolo landing, and then the camera just sort of like spun around, which is pretty, looks pretty good. We've seen this before. We've seen this before as well. This is also new. This like sort of gives a scale of the Red Ribbon Army's base. We've seen that picture before. This is a new shot as well. There's Magenta, there's Carmine, Dr. Hedo, and then Gamma 1 and 2 in the, I guess it's the Red Ribbon Army base area. So there's Pan. Remember they talked about during the little panel during Battle Hour how she was captured by the Red Ribbon Army, and I guess she's trying to escape, but she's like locked into this guy's arm or something. So then it sort of pans to go. That's a new shot also, I believe. That Super Saiyan Gohan in the rain. It's a pretty cool shot. Actually, really kind of gives future Gohan vibes with the rain and stuff like that. So I do like that aesthetic. We saw this already as well. Him escaping the jail. We saw this as well. I'm getting kicked. This is Pan looking down from the top. Obviously, Gohan is... Actually, does she have handcuffs on? It's hard to tell. But she's definitely being held hostage in this tower here, and obviously Gohan is the one who's going to try and save her. And here is where we get the new Piccolo form. So let me just go back to this. Yeah, Madami no Shinka. This basically is like the never-before-seen transformation, or never-before-seen evolution for Piccolo. So there it is. Again, it doesn't look much different, but then again, you wouldn't really expect this to look much different because the ultimate form for Gohan doesn't really look much different than his base form. But it looks like the way that they sort of distinguish between the... I'm just going to call it Ultimate Piccolo. Between the way that they distinguish between Ultimate Piccolo and normal Piccolo is his skin does become a little bit like, I don't know, more of a yellow tint to it. And it looks like it just becomes smoother. It's very hard to tell. I mean, obviously, he's way more green here, right? He also does lose the little lines across his skin as well. So you can see that, like, those lines aren't there anymore. But yeah, that's pretty much all the footage we see of his new form, the Ultimate Piccolo form, the Potential Unleashed form. And then we get more shots. This is actually a new shot as well. I don't think they showed this off before. He sort of, like, deflects the gun blast there. Then we have, okay, this is good because we actually didn't see this before. We have a very, very quick shot of Broly. We got a shot of Beerus as well, who actually they never showed off before. and also Whis. So, I mean, we know that Goku and Broly, at the very least, are going to, at some point, be training together, fighting on Beerus' planet. That was shown in the very first teaser trailer, so we knew this was going to happen. We knew there was going to be some setting on Beerus' planet, so it's nice to see these characters finally introduced officially in the trailer. Gohan fighting against Gamma 1 here, and then Piccolo again. And this part over here says, like, birth of, like, the most evil, basically is what this means. Now, they're clearly hiding something, because if you guys remember, I wish I had pulled this up, actually. If you guys remember the original shot, or the original teaser trailer, actually, I think I could probably pull this up from the official account here. The official, like, the first official teaser trailer that showed Gamma 1 and 2, they actually had a, I don't know if this is going to be able to find this. They actually did have, oh, yeah, perfect. This is actually exactly what I was talking about. They had these little pods here, right? And I'm assuming that because this is labeled 1 here, this is where Gamma 1 was, you know, sort of constructed and birthed from. And then there should be another one on the left for Gamma 2 as well. These are the exact same pods that they used, that Dr. Gero used to create Android 17 and 18. So I imagine that's the same way that they created Gamma 1 and 2. So then if that's the case, like, what is this thing? And why did they introduce this as the birth of, like, the most evil thing, right? What, like, that this is clearly going to be the main villain of this movie, at least in my opinion, right? Gamma 1 and 2 are introduced sort of as, like, the accomplices of the Red Ribbon Army, but the actual true villain of the movie, I don't yet think we've seen yet. And a lot of people are speculating it's going to be Android 21. Some people are saying it's going to be Cell brought back, but whatever it is, I imagine it's going to be from whatever is this thing. You see Dr. Hedo down there sort of like freaking out, but I don't know. Like, this could be anything. A lot of people are saying that, you know, this sort of looks like the, if you guys remember, when Trunks and Bulma first went to the time machine, they found, like, that little ball thing. That was what hatched Cell. And similarly to that, obviously Majin Buu was trapped in a ball for a long time. So they both were born out of balls. So yeah, this is obviously some kind of, like, spherical object, resembles a ball a little bit. So we do not know yet what is going to be coming out of that. But if you look closely in, like, the sort of entranceway to it, it is green. So my money, if they're going to be bringing back a character that we already know, is probably going to be Cell. Now, it very well could be, you know, an original character, an original villain for the movie. But just going off of what they've been doing recently for Dragon Ball in all respects, I would probably wager it's going to be a character that we've seen before. So we'll see more of this as we get closer to the release of the movie. Remember, the movie's only coming out a month and a half from now, pretty much. So we don't have that much time left. And that's pretty much it for the second trailer here. Again, it comes out on the 22nd of April, not that far away. And then here are the cards, and I'm actually going to give a bigger image of this. Where is it? This right here. So during Battle Hour, they showed off the Goku and Vegeta. This is just for Dragon Ball Heroes. This is what you get for, I think it's for, like, buying tickets for the movie in advance. I think this is what this is. But basically, they showed the Goku and Vegeta card for Heroes, and then they had a question mark for the other card. So we were like, okay, what are they hiding? And it turns out what they were hiding is the new form for Piccolo, because it's a Piccolo and Gohan card. So that's pretty cool. But let's get rid of this. Something else I did want to show real quick is the website was updated as well. This is a different sort of look at Piccolo's new form. I mean, you could very obviously tell that it is like a more yellowish shade for his skin. And again, he does lose, like, the little skin lines on, like, the backside of his arms and stuff like that. So that's, like, the really big way to differentiate between the forms there. We got Gohan wearing Piccolo's sort of cape. There looks like they're fighting over the Red Ribbon Army base as well, and then obviously Gamma 1 and 2 against them. Pretty good art right there. Something else to just quickly look at here is they did update the bottom portion of the website, so you can actually see, like, in full force and full array, the actual full cast of characters here. We have Broly, Beerus, Whis. We have Lemo, who's cooking something. Chilai, who looks like she's carrying a baby over there. Yajirobe is going to be in this one. We have Dende, Vegeta, Korin, Bulma, Piccolo, Gohan, Goku, Pan. Like, the whole cast of characters, the sort of grown-up Trunks and Goten. The new look for Android 18, Dr. Hedo, Gamma 1, 2, Carmine, Magenta. The whole cast of characters from the movie is pretty much in here. But we are definitely still missing the main villain of the movie. So I assume when they actually officially reveal him, he'll be somewhere in here for sure. But and then in addition to that, you can also go over to the character section of the website, and you can click on any of these characters to sort of see more information about them. Here's the, you know, sort of more grown-up version of Goten, and then there's the same thing for Trunks here. By the way, I didn't make a video about this, but there was a leak for figures where they did have a fat Gotenks. And that's pretty obvious because, can we zoom in? Yeah, we can. If you take a look at Trunks and Goten's fingers, they did actually sort of hint at this at Battle Hour. You can see that they're sort of not doing the fusion dance perfectly, so you can imagine that Fat Gotenks is probably going to make an appearance in the movie for comedic relief effects. But you have, again, all the other characters here you can take a closer look at. I mean, Bulma, take a closer look at 18. Go to Gamma 1, Gamma 2. So I think they did a good job with this website. But again, as we get closer and closer to the release, the actual release date of this movie, April 22nd, I think it's only a matter of 2 weeks from now, maybe 3 weeks from now, when we'll see the actual official reveal of the main villain of this movie. Who, let me know down below what you guys think. Who's the main villain going to be? Because it's clearly whatever's going to come out of that like metallic ball thing. But yeah, I'm actually very excited for Piccolo to get a new form here. It was about time he got shown some respect. Him getting eliminated from the Tournament of Power by that bug was like the most disrespectful thing ever. So hopefully they can do him justice in this movie. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all in the next one.